All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend, and with me as always is my beautiful co-host, Call Girl 6, better known as Fox.
Hey y'all.
All right, so you know what we here for, Fox. It's a Monday. We ain't supposed to be podcasting.
No, we ain't supposed to be podcasting.
We ain't supposed to be podcasting. We here because the Grammys, they said you couldn't have Couldn't have Kanye West at the Grammys. It'd be a bad look. He might act ass. He might do something wild.
Academy Awards,
whatever. I ain't watching none of the shit anyway, but they say you couldn't have Ye there because it wouldn't be a good look, right? Told him we couldn't go there. Ye been out here wilding, stalking his ex-wife, stalking her boyfriend, all this crazy stuff. We said no Ye. Everybody was worried about Kanye West.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on today to discuss. So
let's hop right into it. Let's talk about the Academy Awards and Willard Smith Jr.
Willard Smith.
Yeah, I thought his name was William. His name's Willard Smith. Mm-hmm. I ain't know that.
I thought it was Willard.
I did not know it was Willard. Who names their child Willard?
His mama.
Well, his daddy, obviously, because he's a junior.
Well, his mama ain't
Or
there.
the second. The parents ain't shit. You already seen how this worked out for the last man that had the name. Your granddaddy ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. And here you are, Willard, out here acting a whole ass.
Don't do that to him, okay? Don't do that.
All right, so everybody know. Ain't no elephant in the room with this. Everybody know Will Smith slapped the dog shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
At the Academy Awards.
Oh, everybody's in the uproar about it. And I see this on so many different angles. So many different angles. So when I first saw it on my phone, I was like, what? They joking. It's just an act. They're actors and whatever. So, and then I came back to it again. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think this is real. So I had to go and see the footage. And, I had to hit a sound effect of the slap, okay? And I was like, nah, that was pretty real. That was pretty damn real. So I was excited at first because I had never seen anything like that before. So I was like, what? Yeah. So that was my initial response to everything. And I think that as I got the opportunity to really think about what happened and how it made me feel, I was like, well, yes, he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. I feel as though a lot of people has been wanting to slap the shit out of Chris Rock for a very long time. So,
why? Because he's a comedian?
Yeah, he say shit about people, that's the one for you.
That's what comedians
do. So
do.
that's what they do, right. So he did what everybody else probably wanted to do anyway. So that's one. Two on that for me is just looking at it as from a cultural perspective, and we're going to start with us being African-American and to the Academy Awards, whereas it's been such a struggle to even be noticed on screen, to even be appreciated for the art that we do in our community and or on screen, right? So I think to have that and to display a decorum that is subpar, that's kind of like, it's kind of a sour taste to us,
I think is what you're going for is like, it's embarrassing we get to see it at the table and then we flip the goddamn table.
And then we flip the table. So I see parts of that as well. And then not only that, but I look at it too, what he did, I felt as though when I looked at the whole picture of it, because, we wasn't watching the whole thing. We was watching something else. But when I looked at it, that slap, to me at first, I'm like, well, it's just a joke. He's a damn comedian, so it didn't warrant that much on it. But then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. As an African-American woman, we always complain about, well, he thought he was doing what he was doing to defend her honor, is what I feel in a way. No, that's just what I feel. It's not in a way. That's what I feel. And I feel as though she was hurt. He saw that look, and when he saw that look, oh, hell, my baby hurt. Nah, this ain't gonna slide. You talk shit about her last time, on 2016. Now here we go again. So no, it ain't gonna slide this time. Let me go and show you why.
You know what he said in 2016?
He just said you wasn't. So he said something to the effect of, worrying about Jada Pinkett it's like worrying about, well, something to the effect of worrying about him in Rihanna's panties. Well, I wasn't invited, basically. So who cares about her boycotting the Oscars? She wasn't invited anyway, you know? So that was the tone of that. And my thing is that she's hurt. He did what he felt he had to do to defend her, right? And I know most people would say, well, that she wasn't threatened. She wasn't, you know, there was no verbal threats made against her. So what is he defending or whatever? Her vulnerability from day one of going through this whole sickness. You know, I felt like it was something more to it. When we initially saw it,
yeah, you saying
I
like,
felt like
what she had going
this
on.
is
maybe he like touched, maybe
a
she
bit
got
much.
cancer or something
right.
like that.
I was like, something must be going on that we don't know about, that they're trying to probably get ahead of. You know, didn't know what it was, but of course now everybody's saying, you know, it's alopecia, and she expressed that in her Instagram. So I think that for me to defend her in that way, I felt good about that, because so many times as African-American women, we always get the brunt of the bullshit, and nobody stands up for us. Nobody does anything in our defense or in our honor, right? So now you at the point where he does this and that shit ain't good enough. So where does it end? You say you want somebody to defend you. He was doing it to the best of his knowledge. Now you're saying, well, not like that. You can do it, but not like that. So how the hell is he supposed to know what you want from him? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you want from him. It is what he does for his family, right? I don't believe that assaulting someone should be, you know, the first thing that you go to, because we have kids. We have kids. We teach our kids. You are a public figure. And so whatever you do, you in the public light, so whatever you do, it's going to always be some sort of drama attached to it, whether it's good or bad. So you have to do your best to make that decision. And you kind of, most people say you would give up that right once you become a public figure to your own personal belief and privacies. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say it on behalf of every grown man that would have been in Chris Rock's shoes. I would have fucked Will Smith up.
So, okay.
So let's just start there. One, I'm gonna tell you right now, on the line of disrespectful shit, right? Like if we started from the top and work our way down, like disrespectful shit would be like, I don't know, throwing human feces at me. And then there's spitting on me. And then there's a man open hand slapping me. Like if you open hand slap me, it's like, you're a woman. But if a man open hand slap me, you better be prepared for combat. Because that shit is wild disrespectful to open hand slap a grown man. Like, I have forgiven people for punching me in my face. You open hand slap me, that shit is like back in the day, like Charlie Murphy said, they smack you with a glove. I challenge you to a duel. It's fucking gunplay after that. Like, you're not smacking me like that. Like, you're not sunning me with no smack and think. The other thing is, I think it was wild corny. The reason I think it was wild corny, not because it was defending his honor. One, you laughed at the joke. You laughed at the joke. You over there, kiki, ka, ka, ka. Jada's face was all balled up. And then camera pans off, and you take a 50-yard walk up there. These are all the things that I saw wrong with that. One, if that shit wasn't funny, it wasn't funny. Like if somebody says some wild shit to you, me and you at a show, somebody say some wild shit, then I'm just be like, I'm not gonna find that funny. They be able to like, well, Fox, this and that, da 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 da. Cool. Now if I do take that walk up there, I'm gonna have a grown man conversation. I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Now I'm Mike here. Hey, look, bro, don't say nothing else about my wife tonight. We going through some shit. We got this and that going on. Don't talk about my wife. We're going to leave it at that. Then whatever you do after that, just like B-Rabbit said in the chat, felonious fisticuffs. Like you getting every knuckle on all that. And it's like you took it to Chris Rock. Your old lady been getting drugged for the last couple years about entanglements, cradle robbing because she screwed her son's friend, all this other stuff, all of this, and you don't got it. So you pick everybody hate Chris. You pick the 120-pound kid. That's like everybody picking on you, and then a punk pick on you. Like a whole bunch of sorry ass people picking on you, and this and that. Like I pick on you, and then another dude pick on you, and then Seth come out and say, "Ha, you're this and that." And then you punch Seth in the face. It's like that's just kind of it's wild weak to me from that standpoint. Because Will Smith about 6'3", 200-something pounds, like 200, 210, and Chris Rock teeth weigh about 50. The rest of them weigh about another 50, so he about 100 pounds, soaking wet.
So I don't believe it in that sense. Especially when people say he's weak and he a bitch and all that.
I'm not saying he a bitch. I'm saying that
I said people. too.
Yeah.
You know,
I ain't talking about people. I'm not saying it's weak.
weak.
I'm saying that's like, I'm just saying that shit's whack. You went and smacked Chris Rock. You went and did that shit to Dave Chappelle. In fact,
That's
had
what I'm saying. People think that he's not going to do that. Like, so those people didn't bring that to him. He was in place at time when it happened. So now he feels as though, okay, I got to do something. So I do believe that he would have slapped somebody else if they would have said that. He would have been prepared to fight.
So if it wasn't Chris Rock and it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson up there and said, her jabroni ass is going to be in goddamn G.I. Jane too.
I believe he probably would have slapped his ass too, and they would have been fighting.
No,
he would have been prepared to fight.
No, he would have been prepared to die.
It doesn't matter how you feel. What he would have been prepared to die.
My whole shit about it is like,
he would have been prepared.
My
to
whole
fight.
shit about it is like,
to do that.
All right, cool, but it's like, it's one thing to defend Johnson. So every time somebody say something wild to you, I should just pull a pistol off my head, bust their ass. I'm defending you. I'm gonna put our livelihood. What I'm saying is like, you worth too much to be doing dumb shit like this. Chris Rock don't want to sue you. Luckily, like there had to been some random ass comedian off of Def Comedy Jam.
That's another thing. You talking about Chris Rock didn't want to sue him. It doesn't matter. He can afford the fucking bill. It doesn't matter. So what? He want to sue him. He's not worried about a criminal record. He's not worried about being sued. He'll pay it. It doesn't matter at that point when he stand up and he like, yo, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. So, that's what's about to happen.
So Will Smith. Will Smith wind up in jail for assault because that's what it was, assault.
He'll be out.
Okay, cool. But so he gonna go to jail and all that, and we think that's all justified for that?
No, it's not justified for that. But what I'm saying is, when he took that measure, I'm sure he thought about the rest of that.
I don't think he did.
It didn't matter.
I don't think he did. I think here go right here. Here go right here. He wasn't trying to defend her. He was redeeming himself for laughing at the joke. That's what it was. Because you laughed at the joke. If Will Smith had heard that shit and be like, no, and then had been with it, you laughed at the joke, my guy.
That wouldn't be a redeeming action to, I'm gonna slap him because I laughed at his joke. Like that doesn't.
I'm gonna put it like this: one, Chris Rock a comedian. Two, I don't respect when you pick on somebody that ain't gonna fight back. It's the same reason why I tell you it's not fair for you to hit me because I won't hit you back. That's you being a bully because I won't hit you.
Chris Rock wasn't gonna hit him back. You see, he flinched back like he was about to get hit, so he was prepared for whatever that don't happen.
If I raise my hand and act like I'm about to swing at you right now, you gonna flinch back even if you ain't gonna hit me or nothing. That's a normal reaction. I'm about to get hit.
No, did you see the way his hand was though? It was like ready to go fight.
His hand wasn't ready to go. He had one hand on the ticket, and his hand he had one.
Not Chris Rock. I'm talking about Will Smith. He was prepared to fight back, to fight. Okay, it wasn't I'm just gonna slap him and walk the hell away. No, he went back like he was ready, like he thought he was gonna be hit back.
Okay, so what all did that solve then?
It didn't solve anything. It caused more problems. But what I'm saying is it doesn't matter.
So he gonna keep
what
that.
the consequences would have been.
So you setting the bar. You setting the bar. So now anybody who walk up and see you in public with your family and say, "Hey, Will Smith, your wife head look like a dirty tennis ball." Now he gonna smack them too. Now it's just smack fit. Now he red man in the video. Like get smacked, silly.
Yeah, just like you said, it depends on him. If that's the route he chooses to take, that's the route he chooses to take. But it doesn't mean that there won't be any consequences behind it.
I just feel as though as a grown man, and this is just me, and that had to been you right there. They said some shit. You had alopecia, this and that. She got alopecia. She ain't got cancer. A wig cures all that. Like, I mean, we ain't talking about she got stage 4 cancer. She about to die. Man say some shit like that to you. He said on stage, cool. If I do walk up there, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him backstage. Hey, bro, don't say nothing else about my wife.
I think I probably would have, if I was the man in the situation, I wouldn't have done it then. I would have went backstage and slapped the shit out of him backstage.
Okay, cool. Slap him backstage. But it's up like, you just put on this whole spectacle. Now it's just like, I don't know if you would have had the same energy. And it's just like Chris Rock, wild small. Like, he wild small. Everybody know, like Chris Rock will tell you, God, rest his soul. If Patrice O'Neal, Will Smith would have fucked around and had 7 pounds of his organs all over that guy.
I don't think that. I think he still would have slapped whatever. That time in his head, anybody.
Is that dude out in town? Jokes, and you know what? That was.
You haven't talked about that stuff.
on him being an actor. Then in case this whole shit was probably just an act. What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is that the shit was corny. It's like it's a million ways to defend your woman. Everything doesn't come down to like. So what happened if you? How good would it look when you defend your woman if he had went up there and got drugged? Is that defending your woman? Now you went up there and slapped him.
I mean, brave, valiant efforts.
Okay, would you feel better? So would you feel better? Now let's say your man go up there and he can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Or Chris Rock got some shit with him. Now if Chris Rock knock your man out cold. You over there sitting there looking at Will. You know, sent him up there on the fool's errand. He done got his chin checked. Okay, he sent himself up there on the fool's errand. He get G checked. Now he over there with the Glass Joe dance to the ground. Now he no more lives. He laying there on the floor. Now is he still defending your honor? Getting knocked out?
He still did whatever he felt was necessary for her. That doesn't change the fact whether he win or lose. He still did whatever he felt was necessary for him.
So we go out right now and somebody say something crazy to you and I get my ass beat. Like I blow it out of proportion, which I feel as though it was blown out of proportion. Yes, but I can't tell another man how he feels as though he defending his wife.
Okay, so that's what I just said.
No, I get exactly it. But what I'm saying is, to me, it's corny. I can't tell that man, I can't tell Will Smith that you're wrong. I can say to me that was an overreaction. I can't tell another man how to do it. But you went up there and you slapped another man. Punch him. Fucking punch him.
No, he probably didn't want to. He probably felt like he a bitch, so he gonna bitch slap him. He probably didn't feel.
Well, cool. You felt like he was a bitch. I bet you if it was somebody up there that you didn't feel as a bitch, would you still have smacked him?
He probably would have punched that person. I don't know.
So
I can't tell you what he would have done.
Chris Rock should have shot his ass.
He did what he
should have fucking shot him. That's what Chris Rock should have did. Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Glocks. Bah! I would have aired his ass out. Now I'm telling you right now, Chris Rock. Will Smith would have. I telling you right now. Let me have been up at the Oscars. The things that I'm mad about with Chris Rock is how you sit your goofy buck teeth ass up there and watch it. You say,
You watch what you gonna do?
Yeah, you over there doing the minstrel dance and shit like that, cooning around, and this dude about to come up and knock your goddamn lip off. So you sitting up here.
I think he expected to hear something. That's why he kind of stuck his face out like what he got to say about this.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Who don't got that hood instinct? I know when you on Demon Time. Will Smith was a walking black Air Force One coming up there.
No Air Force Ones.
No, he might as well have that Air Force Ones. You come up there on Demon Time with me, first thing I'm gonna do is grab the mic. Hey, why Will Smith coming up here? Hey, bro, it was just a joke. Hey, you need to stop right there. Okay, I'm gonna treat it just like if I gotta shoot somebody. I'm gonna issue verbal commands. I'm gonna put my hand out, chill, this and that, and then I'm gonna blast your ass with this all you get. You would have thought it was Street Fight out there.
He wasn't ready. Like I said, I think that
What you mean he's not ready? If I talk shit about your old lady, you walk up there and
he was prepared for Will Smith to talk to him about what he just said.
Oh, like a man.
Like he was right.
Like he expected a man.
Like a professional. First of all, that's number one.
Yeah.
So he thought that was gonna. Hey, you think he was gonna do that on national TV?
Yeah, you saw how he leaned over like, what you got to say?
Yeah, he was leaning like, well, okay, here it is. Yeah, I fucked up. And then that was it. But no, he got the one hit a quitter. And then
the other thing about it is you going to turn your back. I would have put an Oxford through his fucking back. Like I would have
kicked to see if he was coming. But
Will Smith walked off. Will Smith walked off swaggerific. He walked off like.
Look at the video.
You look at the video.
He took a glance back to see if he was actually coming. He wasn't coming though. So he like, all right,
I'm talking about. Hey, you remember when what's his name? The dude who played in Green Mile, Michael Clark Duncan, when he was in Players Club and hit old boy in the back of the head. Boom, Miami style. I would have been in that bitch Miami style because I would have punched every movie that he ever fucking did. He would have thought Aunt Viv was still dark skinned after I got done punching him in the back of his goddamn medulla oblongata. You out your mind as a grown man if you gonna smack me. I'm telling you right now, if you smack me, I'm willing to throw away damn near everything.
Yeah.
Like my career, my livelihood, everything. You not smacking me.
Yeah.
Not no grown ass man. You gonna open hand smack me?
Yeah. I'm
telling you right now. Now I gotta nail every door shut in your house, every window except one. Set the whole house on fire, and the only way out is the front door, and I'm blowing your ass in the chest with a shotgun. You out your mind if you're gonna smack a grown ass man in his face.
I think that a lot of things took place in his head probably in that moment.
He wouldn't have a head.
A lot of things took place, like him dealing with, like you was talking about previously, all the other issues that they were dealing with publicly now.
None of that shit ain't my problem. I'm a comedian if I'm Chris Rock.
Right, you're a comedian. Right, it's not your problem, but then you still aren't free from consequences either.
Exactly, and I do believe in that. Like, there's freedom of speech, but there's not freedom of consequences. So Chris Rock shouldn't have got caught slipping. You should have went for a double leg takedown or something. You should have did something. You should have been ready or something like that.
Stay ready.
But I'm just telling you, you get me in that position right there. It's just the audacity to me to come and smack another grown man. Because I know if I smack another grown man, that means I'm willing to take it to the flow. Like Michelle Obama, she'll say, hey, when they go low, we go high. I'm with Charlamagne the God. They go low, we take it to the flow. You smack me, we fighting in the bowels of hell. I will see you in Valhalla, dog. Like we are fighting. I'm ruining both of our lives. Our lives will never be the same again. Like, and you gonna smack me like that on national TV? And I applaud Chris Rock for having the whereabout to just be like, all right, to get it back together, to kind of smooth, roll back through the show.
He had a day. He was in a daze a little bit. He was like, what just happened?
I don't know.
But that was very professional of him to kind of take it back and bring it back. I couldn't have done it, but he did. So he's a way better person than I am.
Yeah.
Like, to think about what could have been going on is like crazy.
Because it's like, if anybody think that that's okay, and this is what I give people for the outside. Like, I'm not going to tell another man how to defend his old lady, but you put yourself into a position. So now let's say Chris Rock was a different person. Let's say that was Suge Knight. Let's say he decided to go smack him, and then Suge stabbed his ass in the solar plex, and he dies right there. Now, was it like, died defending my maiden's honor?
He may have felt like that. He did what he thought was necessary
down that sword,
for
dog.
him at that time.
Down that sword, dog. Now your kids grow up with. Now you see, this is when people do this tough guy shit. Now it's gonna be a whole bunch of clowns running around thinking they on some Will Smith shit in this Hollywood, and they're gonna go around and somebody gonna say something to their old lady. And they're going to be up to like, I'm about to be on my Will Smith shit, this and that. And it's going to be dead. They're going to be fucking dead, like past tense dead. Like rigor mortis already set in before the fucking coroners get there. They're going to get their ass killed with this tough guy shit because people be thinking that they can go ahead and handle themselves like this. Ain't nothing about that. What happened when somebody going to smack somebody like that on the street and get shot right in the back of their fucking head?
I mean, possibly.
Good. I was defending my woman's honor. Cool. Now you're going to go see Jesus.
Possibly.
Now you're going to go see Jesus because you're over here. Now I'm 100% about defending black women, and there's plenty of times that people should defend black women, and it's like, and I'm going to defend a black woman. Like, I'm gonna defend you whether you're right or wrong. I'm gonna cuss your ass out when we get back to the house, but I'm gonna defend you whether you're right or wrong. And I get it, but I just feel as though you're talking to another man, you're talking to another professional, this and that. That's how you expect your kids to act. Somebody make a joke about something. Hey, here go your little weird ass son going up here to go swing off on somebody.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, as far as us black women being defended, and now we're going to say how it's being done.
So why couldn't you defend him?
He thought
and
was
what
right.
I'm saying is, your woman was disrespected verbally. You felt. You could have easily said
in his presence,
in your presence. You know what you could have easily said? Keep my wife fucking name out your mouth. You could have started with that.
Yeah, but
you could have started with that.
That's why.
And then when Chris Rock doubled down and said, "Nah, fuck that, blah 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 blah." Okay, now fucking off with his hat, off with his fucking kufi, Jim Jones style.
I do. That's why I said. So the reaction, it didn't measure up.
You went too high.
It was crazy. So that's what made me feel like dealing with other mental things going on. And you know, I haven't read his book yet, but brother Kurtzon, he was talking about, he read the book, and he was talking to how Will Smith was kind of divulging information of his past, of how he felt like he never did enough to protect his mother going through her abuse, and never did enough. He was always that weak link. And so I think that all that stuff, you know, that kind of trauma can play a part.
Get
therapy.
And
he probably is, but
because what I'm saying is,
play a part into why.
What happened when you picked the wrong? Are you ready to die for that comment? That's what I think about because I know I'm willing to kill somebody who smacked me. Mm-hmm. You smack me open hand as a man, I'm willing to kill you. So what I'm saying is, are you willing to die for that comment? Is that comment worth dying over?
I mean, at that time,
at the end of the day, anytime that you have an altercation with another grown man, he could land a lucky punch and you hit your head on the countertop and die. So when you sitting there looking at it from a grown man perspective, you have a wife that you love, you have children that you love. Is it worth dying to do that? Was there no other way to handle it? As a man, you don't get the excuse, and I'm about accountability. You don't get the excuse to say, oh, I was emotional. Just like I'm not going to give women that excuse about being emotional about some shit. It was like, well, I bust the windows out your car because I was emotional because you did this and that. Now keep your hands off my shit. Keep your hands off of me. It's the same thing with a grown man. Are you willing to die for that? If he had to went up there and say it was somebody else and they knock Will Smith back into his daddy's dick and he's dead. No more Will Smith. No more movies. He's gone. Is that worth it for Willow and Jada and Jaden and Jada Pinkett?
I mean, for him, we don't know what the thought process.
Would you think that that's fair? If I check out for some shit like that, somebody had to say that about you.
I'm like, damn, you should have won. Damn, you should have won.
Okay,
I'll be mad at you for dying. I'll wake you up and kill you again for doing some shit like that.
That's my baby.
Love you.
But you be sad as hell though. I'm out here dead though.
Yeah.
Now you out here single.
Yeah, I'd be sad.
Now you out here single because I couldn't just tell a dude like shut the fuck up. We'll do something else. It's like,
it was disappointing to see though. It was disappointing to see. I was kind of in shock. First I thought it was G. I was like, God damn, yes, you know. But then when I thought about it all, and I really felt when all the feelings started to settle in, I was like, damn, he shouldn't have did that though. I looked at him a little bit higher than that.
Yo, and it's kind of like you got your career. This you got your career, this and that. It's like I just don't. My whole thing about it is like it sets like Will Smith as a role model. That's a hard place to be in because it's like you sitting here telling people that that's okay to shoot off the top with that, and everybody could think they tough. Like it's some of us who learn how to fight and actually train somewhere and learn how to fight, and then you got a whole bunch of these clowns that say, "Oh, when I get mad, I see red, and then the bodies just start dropping. I got no formal training, but this and that." And these are gonna be the dudes who stacking up bodies. You're gonna run up on some clown. LA is a war zone right now. The cat's gonna be in LA thinking, you know what? I'm gonna go defend my girl honor. Now you dead.
We got enough of that type of stuff right here in the street. So
yeah, we got enough. We got enough black men. Stuff, We got enough black men putting their hands on another black man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if everybody really believes that if Chris Hemsworth was up there, he was gonna have the same energy. If Gerard Butler was up there, he was gonna have the same energy. If they did this and that's like Chris Rock, a comedian, pull him aside and say, "Hey, bro. Chill.
You went too fucking far.
You could have walked up there. Chris Rock wasn't even hostile. So you could have. Now, me, I would have been wild hostile when you came with him. Like, no, you would have had to explain to me. I just want to talk. Talk from right there. Talk from right there.
6 feet.
This is my bubble. COVID protocol. Give me 6 feet or I'm putting you 6 feet. Point blank, period. So I just, like, to me, it's just wow. And let me read some of these comments right quick. So I already read that one. The homie Greg, he said, bro, I agree with you. He probably would have slapped someone else. And that someone else would have also been someone he knew wouldn't fight back.
Nah, I don't believe that.
That's what you're thinking. Rico said he didn't think about it. And Bunny said, no, he snuck him. Greg said the real one would have went backstage and had a conversation, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Nah, I agree with that. With that conversation. I would have slapped his ass backstage. I would have done it in front of the lights like that.
Yeah, and then you got B Rabbit on saying shit. I'm willing to ruin both of our lives.
Yeah.
Or Chris Rock's, or Rico said, or Chris Rock's family put a cap in Will's ass. It's like, you don't know who you dealing with. Like, Chris Rock family probably ain't like that. But it's like, okay, fuck around with the right one.
Could.
Fuck around with the right one. Now when you sitting there and it's like, you don't, and then it's like even just putting your family, when you're like high profile like that. Okay, so now Jade Smith going to be hanging out with somebody, say somebody a diehard Chris Rock fan. So now they slap the shit. Now you just going for that clout, not even thinking about the position that you have. You clout chasing. Now some dude in the hood gonna slap the shit out of Jay. And you know why?
He clout chasing? He don't need the clout chase.
No, because it's up here like you went out here and did this and that, not understanding that people will go and clout chase. Like now they like just like when the dude pulled up on D.L. Hughley behind Kanye, talking about something. Yeah, he was up to like, I went and just applied pressure on D.L. Hughley, which he didn't. All he did was say like, hey, man, I'm a big fan, this and that. Hey, you and Kanye, y'all need to do that. You know, this and that, some shit like that, and went off, right? Then security came over there like, hey, you hit a little too long, this and that. But you got people running up on cats. So now what happened when Jayden get ran up on? Because Jayden little ass get on Twitter talking about this is how we do it. Let me tell you something, baby Montel Jordan. That ain't it. That ain't how y'all do it. Your little weird ass to get thumped. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like now you put him in a position. Is he willing to slap people and fight for his life?
No, they were talking about he was crying afterwards. Jayden, he just couldn't.
I'm gonna move
on. What the issue was, like, you know,
that's toxic femininity.
He felt embarrassed, you know.
Oh, but then he go on Twitter. But then he go on Twitter and talk about something. This is how we do it.
I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people saying he felt embarrassed. I don't know what the emotions was behind that.
I'll tell you what the emotions are. I hope he can fight.
And maybe I don't know. Shit, hope he can too. I hope he can too.
So Bunny said, I really and truly don't believe at all that this is about defending black women. I just think our community is making it about that. Will wasn't thinking about black women as a unit, just his. I question if Kanye slapped another black man defending Kim, will people still be saying he did the right thing? Yeah. I mean, that's the thought of like, I mean, will people be saying the same thing if this was Kanye at the awards and he slapped the shit out of somebody behind Kim?
And I don't think that he was thinking about every woman. He was thinking about his woman. That's exactly right. He was thinking about his woman, but you talking about a representation regardless. So whether
do you think
his woman or everybody else's woman, that's how he chose to defend her.
So do you think it's
what was necessary for him?
But so if I feel as though I'm defending you, if it was that egregious that I got to put my hands on another grown man, should I have been laughing?
Should you? No, that's why when I saw it, like I said, I felt as though like to laugh, and he just kind of like, But then when he looked over, like, okay, that shit, she ain't find that shit funny at all.
I just feel as though like if somebody say something wild to you, I'm not looking to you to see if you're offended. I'm looking to you to see if like, are you about to try to stop me? Like I'm not. It's a difference in that look of like, blah 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 blah. Fox ugly. And I'm gonna get up and I'm about to go there. And then I'm looking at you and you're like, babe, chill, this and that, da 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 da. It's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to bring me back down. But if you hype, you know, if you're a man and you defending your woman, you need to like you got to wait till she's, baby, is this the one where I got to go do like this is the one where I got to go defend you? Okay, now I'm gonna go defend you, baby. Like no, if you was mad, don't laugh. Take your ass up there and get busy then.
He took his ass
like
up
you
there
over there.
Busy, though.
No, but after you laugh, it's like you laughing and it's like, oh shit. All right, I fucked this up. How do I regain myself? You know what I mean?
I don't think it was like that.
How do I regain myself? And then so D'Amico said, man, Will was laughing until Jada Big Head ass side-eyed him. Big facts. And Shakita, where are we?
You lost, honey.
You in California. Like you in California, Shakita. We talking, you know what we talking about. We talking about to slap her around the world. Greg Rose crying because that award is gone. Yeah, and then it's kind of weird that they do that from the Academy Awards and then you still get this man the award.
My thing is, so if he deserves the award, he deserves the award for his acting, and that is what it is. He been deserved that Oscar for a long time.
So
anyway.
if you went up there, so what is egregious enough that they don't give you the award, even though it's for your acting?
That is the problem. So you're at the Academy Awards, and people have been kicked out and banned for a lot less, right, than this.
Yeah.
So
Kanye ain't even hit nobody and couldn't come.
Yeah. So I think that for the Academy, for the network, all of that, I think that they should have been the ones to set the tone of what they're going to accept and what they're not going to accept. Mm-hmm. He should not have been able to come up on the stage and accept his award after that. I don't believe he should have.
Yeah, he
should have had someone else, a representative, whoever the hell, come up to accept that award. He shouldn't have been allowed to still be there after that.
Start your shit if you want to, Coco. Mm-hmm. So, what else we had? Greg said, crying because the award is gone. B Rabbit said, I'm saying like it should be a conversation about defending women as a whole. Yeah, I feel like people wanted to make this. I don't think this was the hill to die on about like I feel like this is the way, like when people talked about Kyle Rittenhouse and they was like, oh, Kyle Rittenhouse, if he was black, he would have had all of this in that time, this, that, and the third, right? And I feel as though that wasn't the argument to make about that wasn't the hill to die on about inequality for black people in America. Now, when you talk about Ahmaud Arbery up there in Brunswick, Georgia, now that's the hill to die on. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different cases where you can say, this is the hill to die on.
I think that, so the perspective is kind of flipped. So when I say that, I'm talking about if this is what he chose to do to defend his woman, why are you getting mad at him for choosing to do whatever he thought was necessary? It doesn't, whether it's right or wrong, that's what he chose to do. But if he didn't do anything at all, then it's like, oh, you see, you know.
Yeah, he didn't do right or wrong. But okay, but that's like saying, just you can't go with like the end doesn't justify the means where you get to say like, oh, well, at least he did something. So it's kind of like, all right, so if I you stand up for yourself. Me and you arguing, and I'm gaslighting you, I'm doing this and that. And everybody like, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. So you decide to shoot me in the chest. Well, let's not hold Fox accountable because y'all said she should do something. Now she did something. You get what I'm saying? And that's an extreme.
That didn't remove the accountability from what he
did. I'm talking about the accountability. I'm not saying I think the shit corny, and if you put me in his shoes, I don't handle it that way. But what I'm saying is the accountability is that it's a bad example to set.
It is a bad example.
It's a piss poor example to set as a professional. A piss poor example to set as a father. It's a piss poor example to set. It's like people always, and especially as a black man, every time I raise my voice, I'm an angry black man. So I have to use up more control, just like you have to do as the woman.
The women, yeah.
Just like as a woman, yeah. If you start bucking, you angry black woman. You're not
immediately.
You're not woman who was wronged, who has a reason to be wrong. You're aggressive, angry black woman who's gonna blow the whole store up and turn into Carrie from Rage and shit like that. You know, I mean, for Carrie, that's not what it is. So it's like you have to hold yourself to a higher standard.
So do you think now that when he was saying that joke and it kind of went sour, it wasn't all right, my bad. You know, it wasn't that. It was like, what? It wasn't that bad. How the hell are you gonna tell me what's that bad and what I should?
Did Chris Rock even know she got alopecia? Because I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I just found out she had alopecia today.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what he knew. He didn't say what he knew. You know, but the fact is that if he saw her, you know, didn't like the joke or whatever the case was, and it wasn't that bad. How you gonna tell her how much she needs to feel about getting offended about the joke?
I don't think he was talking to her.
He's just talking in general, but still, you still looking at her.
This dude is a comedian who is on a paid gig. Like, it's not like this dude is just talking shit on Twitter. It's not like this dude just walked down the street and says, he's a comedian who was just talking shit to everybody, and everybody else got shit talked about him, and it's cool. If you don't think talking shit is okay, don't laugh at none of that shit. If you're going to be outraged, be outraged. Don't have the fake outrage in between.
My whole thing is he ain't going to do that shit no more, though. I bet you that.
The fuck he ain't.
He ain't finna do
I'm
that
telling
shit
you right
not
now.
To Jada Pinkett Smith.
I bet you when he don't sue. Let me tell you when he don't sue. His next special gonna be called it's gonna be called Slap Happy. And guess what? That shit gonna be about Will and Jada.
Probably.
The whole first 30 minutes of it.
I don't think so.
If he don't
gonna talk about it, but he ain't gonna go and throw no low blows like that.
Man,
about
he
her.
better.
I bet he not.
He better. He better. You gonna let that man smack you, and you ain't gonna talk shit.
Change his mind. He ain't gonna do that shit no more.
Man, you crazy to say. I have a 60-minute special on Netflix, and that shit ain't about nothing. But Will Smith hands smelled great like cucumber when they smacked my face, and Jada Pinkett still looked like a cue ball. Like, I am riding, bro. I'm riding if I'm him. So we got all right, D'Amico said, Jada is Will's puppet master. Bet she still wasn't satisfied. Bet the ride home, she was like, well, it was only Chris Rock. B Rabbit said, I don't think he should lose the award. He rightfully won it. I agree. Because he should get the award, but it's kind of like the whole presentation and all that stuff. I don't know if they give you that because it's like, where's the line at?
Wait, they're going to take it from him?
No, people trying to cancel. No, people trying to cancel Will Smith, and I ain't about that canceling shit. I ain't talking about canceling Will Smith. I'm not saying it. The shit.
My thing is, you cancel him, but he's already set. His generational wealth is already stacked, so it doesn't matter. Just like I said, if he goes to jail, he's not worried about a record. He's not worried about a lawsuit. He's not worried about you canceling him. All of his shit is already out. What he wants.
Okay, in that case, why should his kids worry about it? Then?
I'm not saying that they shouldn't worry about what happens to him, but he wasn't worried about that, is what I'm saying. He wasn't worried about that.
Okay.
It's not going to do anything for him.
I'm just saying it's a bad example when rappers and ball players do all the dumb shit. It's a bad example when Will Smith did it.
It was a bad example. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not. It's a complete bad example.
And?
But he did it. I liked when he did it. I thought it was sexy, actually. I was like, yes, do that shit.
That's because you from South Florida. You think violence is sexy. You like, like when you see me with guns shooting shit, you like, yeah. When you see me out here chopping a fucking tree in half, you like, yeah.
Did something to when I that's why I watched it how many times?
My pearls. You over there, legs twitching together like goddamn.
Like the taste out of his mouth. But, I just never saw anything like that.
I mean, it's wild.
Those two, or any actor that's, or a professional in that in the mainstream like that at that caliber, that was like, whoa.
Yeah, all right.
I enjoyed it though. I ain't gonna lie, I did enjoy that, and cool. I don't feel guilty.
Ratchet as fuck. But I'm talking about you a whole toolbox ratchet.
Hey.
B Rabbit said, I agree with Fox. They shouldn't have let him stay and accept his award. Agree. He should have got the award. They should have gotten the fuck out of here. He earned the award, and you can't take that from him because he did a great job. And it's kind of like, I don't know, man, and I guess I'd be looking from the perspective of like, I get it, and you tried to handle that, but it's like, this was more about the Williams sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the award, but this is their story, talking about they pops that they trying to give all this love to. It's like, I don't know. I guess looking at it from all these standpoints, I just feel as though as a grown man, and Will Smith is obviously older than I am, I feel as though that I can hold my composure enough to handle this a different type of way and to do this and that. But I mean, everybody's different.
I think, like I said, I just really feel like it was something else fresh going on, and it was just a buildup of whatever, and he ticked, and that was it. That was the last straw for him. So
okay, hold up, here we go. So now he want to slap somebody. This was Anthony, Tony. He said, I ain't want to slap somebody. What was all the slapping energy when young boy slapped? Yeah, we talked about that. B Rabbit said he made a statement today he didn't know. He didn't even know she had alopecia.
Who didn't know?
Rock.
Well, Rock. Okay, well, still, like I said, if she was in, if it was distasteful or whatever, and he's trying to be cordial or something like that, I'm like, all right, my bad, but. And next, moving on. But he didn't do that. He just said it wasn't that bad. How the fuck it was that bad for her, though? So
the reason I'm going to give it back, I'm going to get a pushback for that. As a comedian, you push the envelope. You talk shit about people. You push the envelope. You say all of this stuff.
It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, so it's like, you got to double down on your shit. You got to double down on your shit as a comedian. And I just,
You erased everybody.
No, it's coming. It's coming back. Yeah, so he made a statement that he didn't know today. Yeah, so, and it was something after she said that.
And also, Will Smith ended up apologizing to him, which I felt like he should have did that after that, or I don't know. I just think that the apology
you got the apology?
Yeah, I just think that it was long.
I mean, Cliff Notes. So he apologized to Chris Rock.
Yeah, he apologized to Chris Rock via Twitter or whatever. But I think that I don't know. I guess everybody tell him he shouldn't. He had time to think it. But I wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't apologize because I didn't feel like I needed to at that point.
If I took
it there, ain't no apology.
If you took it, but this is my other thing too. And that I'm a firm believer of. Make the fucking apology as loud as the aggression was.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I sit on there and I shit on your name and I say Fox ain't shit, she's a piece of shit, this thing. When I apologize, scream at the top of your fucking lungs from the top of the mountains the same way that I said you wasn't shit is the same way that I'm apologizing. Fox is the shit. I'm sorry. She's a wonderful person. I said this and that. Keep saying it.
Instead of typing it on Twitter, he should have at least videoed it.
Because who was that Twitter apology? That's your version of doing it publicly? You didn't smack me on Twitter. Yeah, so you smacked me in real life.
The Academy Awards is done, so he can't go back and do that again there.
You know what? Guess what? You got an Instagram. You got all of it. You got all this stuff. Yeah. Do a live video.
That's why.
Do a live video going over.
That's what I just said.
I'm sorry.
Because you just yes. You hype.
I'm hyped because I'm telling you get to talking about smacking grown men, boy. It's just wild, disrespectful. I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't listening.
Oh my God. Yes. So
break a video out. You making all these dumbass videos about everything else. Make a video out apologizing to another grown man. You already showed us the wrong way to do it. How about show us the right way to do it? Yeah. About how to apologize to a grown man. Because we feel as though when we're wrong, stay wrong. Like we on this wrong, stay wrong shit with people, and it's like, well, you know, if you're wrong, stay wrong. We're gonna do why we can't just keep it a buck? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't just keep it a buck and just apologize in the same way? Like, is it, huh?
I say, yeah, if you mess up. If you that kind, if you ain't that kind, then you ain't that kind. You know.
Yo, you're not about to give me this long ass speech about love and being a beacon of light and all this other stuff, crying on the podium. You that type. You that type guy.
You know.
You're that guy.
It was so funny to see when he was his acceptance speech, and he was
what if Chris Rock
God had chose me, and I'm like, damn, what kind of guy?
What kind of guy
you
did
that? I mean,
Aries, the god of war.
Now, God known to do some things, but I'm just like,
what if Chris Rock had snuck him on the podium? Would we be saying that Chris Rock wrong?
They'd be like, damn, fight. That's what that would have been. 100%.
No, I'm saying. So I just want to know.
He ain't wrong. Chris Rock wouldn't be wrong for that.
All right, well, cool. Then I'm on board with you.
If I was Chris Rock,
I would have
fought him then as soon as it happened.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
But when I got my moment, if I didn't do it, get my shit together, I got time. We got time today. Yeah. And we doing it.
Yeah, and B-Rab said his PR team put that apology out. We know that Willard is not remorseful. Big facts.
I don't think he's remorseful either. I just think that when his kids came and probably talked to him like, Dad, you know, and he probably felt bad, but he didn't feel bad about slapping him.
Greg.
He didn't feel bad about slapping him.
Greg right there on it. He said, if you slap me, then we have to fight to the death. You got, like Charlie Murphy said, I challenge you to a duel. It's fucking gunplay after that. Somebody got to die. Like, both of us can't leave this arena. Two men enter, one man leaves. Like, bro, this is the terror dome.
So disrespectful.
So I'm just saying, if everybody keep that same energy, so it's like, but with that same notion, if we saying that we can't tell that man how to act, can't tell that man how to respond. Now maybe he feel like he defended his own honor. He come back and what happened when he come back and shoot Will Smith at the Oscars? Now as we talking about. Well, you know, he overreacted.
It's that get back. He did overreact.
Because when you do something to somebody, you can't tell people how to act.
Will didn't overreact. I said he overreacted.
I'm not talking about for people.
To shoot him, to come back and shoot him, that would be an overreaction too. Yeah. Just slap his ass back. Fight. Get ready. Do the damn thing.
No, because you could have just said words back. You escalated it to a slap. I escalated into stabbing you in your kidney while you accepting your award.
He could just escalate to a punch. He could just do that.
Oh no, Chris Rock small. Man, he could have took the Academy Award and cracked him in the head with it.
Something.
Okay, cool. Crack his head to the white meat.
To that.
If you had to pop him with a little 20-pound sledgehammer, get your ass out of here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So the people don't take it this way. I'm 100% for defending black women. I feel as though black women are not defended enough. I understand. Just like when we're talking about the Supreme Court judge. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about the Supreme Court, well, she's not Supreme Court judge yet.
Yeah.
But Justice Jackson, when we're talking about her, that woman is wild qualified.
Yeah, she is.
Wild qualified. And the thing that's amazing to that, everybody get berated that go up there. Yeah. So I'm not hopping on this whole board that people hopped on like, she only asked questions like this because she's a woman. Nah. She getting berated because you're going to the Supreme Court. You're going to get some of that because these are some 70-year-old dudes who used to women wearing skirts and shutting the hell up.
And sprinkle a little bit of that woman, you know, that because she's a woman and she's a black woman on top of that. Yeah, sprinkle
that's what I'm talking about. But you was getting hyped, so you wasn't listening to me.
I did listen. I did listen.
But nah, like, so she, y'all better shut it up over there. So it's like with Justice Jackson, the thing that's wild is when you got underqualified people asking you about stuff. Like, and one of them, like Ted Cruz, Ted Cruz is a motherfucker.
Oh, yes. So Ted Cruz is like one of my favorites because he don't care.
Ted Cruz, he don't give a fuck, right or wrong. He just up there. So this one, he look like he just woke up. Beard all raggedy. Hey, so you did this and that. He like, they was talking about the pedophiles or whatever, giving them lenient. She was like, I gave them sentences based off of what Congress put out. Basically what she was saying is, you motherfuckers made a law on some guidelines that I had to deal with. So I sentenced these people based off of the guidelines that y'all put out. If you don't like these guidelines, fix your shit. Fix your house. Don't come to me with this bullshit here. Yeah. But I think she handled herself really well. And I just felt like, I don't know, man. It's just amazing to just sit there and you could see, like, I don't know if it's just like the culture, but as a black person, you can see the look in her face and she's like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah. You can see like a little bit. That fed up look.
That fed up look when enough's enough.
Bitch, I got you.
Man, I got something for your ass. You know what I mean? But yeah, they went up in there with that. But she handled the business. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm all about defending black women. 100% about it. I just don't think that this was like a great case of it. And that's why I was comparing it to like the Rittenhouse case when people said like that's injustice for black and white people. Yo, a white dude shot 3 white people. The only thing black about that was the gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that wasn't the case to say, Ahmaud Arbery case, that was the case to say this would be injustice against black people if these dudes was found innocent or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that way. It's a lot of cases where men should defend women, and especially black women. And I can only obviously speak to the tone of black women because, that's what home is, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what, oh, that's your foot. I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought one of the dogs was right there. And so yeah, I'm all about it, 100% about it. I just don't think this was the perfect example of it. And I think things could have been handled better, and I just don't think it was a good display, a show for one of the greatest actors living right now, and Will Smith, to handle himself this way.
Yeah, he shouldn't have handled himself that way, but he felt he did what was necessary
for his woman at the time. But men don't get a chance to be saying all that shit about feelings.
I mean, that's true.
That's like when you have a conversation and women to be like, well, I just feel like this and that. Men, shut your ass up. That's exactly what I say. When people come in my office and they be at work like, well, I just feel like, you feel? How about shut your punk ass? What are you thinking right now? What do you know? Like, you talking about your goddamn feelings. Does it feel like you got paid on the 1st and 15th when you brought your ass to work late? Does it feel like DFAS keep putting money in your checking account at Navy Federal? Does it feel? So I don't even be trying to hear that. So I remember being 15 and somebody getting violently mushed. Yo, violently mushed. When I think of violently mushed, that's like somebody grabbed your whole face, like, ugh.
You fell back. You took a couple steps. Right?
Yeah, no, you went down. I remember being 15 and seeing somebody violently mushed, and I said, if you ever mush me like that, I have to kill you. That's the only way I can live that down. Big facts. And I'm genuinely appalled that in 2022 we're still having the first black anything. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
That definitely is the crazy part about all this. Oh my God, guys.
Shut your ass up, Coco. Dog getting a little worried. So we 40 in it. Do we want to rock with anything else? Or we pretty much done? We just had to get the Chris Rock. But what y'all thinking about this while we kind of playing? What other comments y'all got in? We got a lot of viewers in here.
Yeah.
On every platform. What y'all thinking about? How y'all feel as far as the Chris Rock Will Smith thing or what you're saying? And I know I already got the misogyny tape on me. And I'm not saying don't defend black women because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to defend Fox with the last breath in my lungs.
You fitting
I'm telling you right now, I air all this shit out. I will gladly do 19 life sentences for erasing your lineage behind my wife. Just saying. I understand, but I just saying it's rules of escalation. It's ways to get there. Before I start shooting people in the face, we got to have something.
Yeah.
But then again, who knows? Maybe Will Smith look at that saying something about pissing my wife off at a public event. Maybe that's the same thing to me as smacking me. You know what I mean? Maybe that's his smack. But it's like,
I said the man did what he felt was necessary at the time.
Think better. Do better.
You're right. And you would expect that from someone like him, but we don't know him.
No, don't know him at all.
We don't know him. And for everybody to say, oh, what he should, would, it doesn't matter. You don't know him. You don't know that. You don't know that about him, so why would you say that?
I don't know. I'm not saying what he felt. I'm saying what he should have did. What he should have did don't got nothing to do with who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they ain't got much for us. We can go ahead and get a gun in your head, Fox.
Let's see.
We've been rocking. We good.
Yeah. Hey, can't make that shit up. That shit
can't make
that.
That's the can't make that shit
Academy Awards.
Academy Awards. My boy Sean
it just got entertained. Next year. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's
and everybody was worried about Kanye.
Everybody worried about Kanye. Ain't nobody check on Chris.
And Flint, Michigan still got dirty ass water. Here we are.
Hey, my boy. Check on Chris?
My boy Sean sent that text to me. He was like, "Yo, just in case you ain't been watching it, because I know you probably I know you was doing the podcast. You just got off. Will Smith just slapped the shit out of Chris Rock for talking shit about Jada." And I'm like, so immediately I thought he was talking about the August Alsina shit. He came back with one of those entanglement jokes, which we talked about a little bit on the last podcast. But can we say how 5 words have the community in a chokehold?
What?
Entanglement, toxicity.
Oh, narcissism.
Narcissism. What's the other one? Damn, I forgot. B Rabbit, hop in. What is it's toxicity, entanglement,
gaslighting.
Yeah, and it was one other narcissism, and it was one other one or whatever. But got mixed emotions about the whole thing. I feel you, Art. Like I feel you, man. Like I just feel as though it's just I think about it at the end of the day. Like if you catch me at 20, 25, I'm saying Will Smith should have roundhouse kicked him in the head and knocked his brains out. Like Will Smith should have got the fucking gun that the Mario bullets come out of. You know them big ass Mario bullets with the teeth on them. He should have got the gun that the Mario bullets come out of and shot Chris Rock ass off the stage.
That's at 23.
But yeah. But I'm telling you, that
was rather a juvenile reaction.
That's me at 25. Hell, me 35, 40, I'm like, look, bro, let's talk about this right here. You know how I be up? I'm gonna try and talk to somebody. Now, if you want to go ahead and take it there, like if I know it ain't no all lesser means have failed, then let's get down with the get down. We gotta have a little scuffle, a little fisticuffs, you know what I'm saying? A little thing, but hey, we can do the damn thing. But
I'm definitely slapping his ass either way, but it just wouldn't be on screen.
Redman, get slapped silly. Hey. Chris hopped in the chat. I'm okay, Fox.
Okay.
Everybody check on Chris.
Everybody check on Chris, for real. I'm glad you're okay, Chris.
The Migo, LL, Mario bullets. You goddamn right. I got the gun that the Mario bullets come from. And then he just didn't handle it right. On the other end, take up for your woman, my guy. Agreed. Take up for your woman. But you could have, I feel like it's escalation to the shit. You just don't hop straight to shoot somebody.
That reaction didn't warrant what happened.
Now, if he had started with "keep my woman name out your mouth" and Chris Rock was like, "Fuck you, I'm a comedian, I'm telling a joke," get slapped silly.
Yeah, then that would be like, all right, I told you.
All right, now, all right, this is what you want to do? Yeah. Well, goddamn, you want to take it there? Let's take it there. Let's do the damn thing.
Yeah. So.
Bump, ba-da, get slapped silly. Bump, ba-da, get slapped silly. I'm about to play that shit as soon as we get done with the podcast.
Oh my God, really?
And I'm playing it on all the speakers.
That's what we're dealing with.
I'm playing it on the security speakers.
Look that up.
Get slapped silly.
Oh God.
That's how that slap sounded.
That's how it sounded. I was like,
bruh. And he took that shit though.
He did. He was like, what you gonna do?
What do you say? Sometimes you size up to something you want to do, and you go for whatever measure is appropriate.
Yeah.
I feel you. But I just want a whole bunch of people out there. Let me tell you something. I'm probably going to say some shit that's going to hurt your feelings on this podcast. Not you, Art, but, you know what I mean? We family. But people who listen to this podcast, I might say something that hurt your feelings on this podcast. Fox may say something that hurt your feelings on your podcast. I recommend you respond in an email or a nicely worded text message, a DM. Because I'm telling you, you smack one of us, you're getting jumped.
Ain't nobody finna smack me no more.
First of all.
You ain't gonna get that close to smack me.
You smack one of us, you're getting jumped. Just saying, if you do get the chance to smack one, you're getting jumped.
They ain't gonna get
and we're going to river dance on your ass until the soles of our shoes burn off.
I stay ready, so.
Stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready.
All right, so gun to your head. Go return to your past life as a 12-year-old with the opposite gender with all of your memories.
Nope. What's next?
Or continue your life as a successful 37-year-old with all the wealth and respect you can have, but no memories beyond yesterday. You don't remember anything. This is like you're the same person, same age. You don't remember anything about you or your life or the people in it. You just moving forward from here. Or be a 12-year-old opposite sex person with all the memories.
I'm rocking with no memory.
Rocking with no memory?
I'm rocking with no memory. Well, first of all, You mean I'm about to become the devil in 1 year? Because literally, if you look at the list of things that are horrible in the world, it's like the fact that Flint, Michigan don't got no water. Teenage girls having 2 puppies at one time.
Ain't nobody and then like Chris.
Nobody checked on Chris. Nuclear holocaust.
Yes.
Like that, and in that order. So I don't want no man. I'm not coming back as a woman. I don't have no desire to be a woman. I don't want to be a woman. I absolutely love you. I need you. I don't want to be on an earth that doesn't have you. But erase the memories, and that shit about to be. We gonna have to find each other again. Remind me, you better treat the shit like The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Be able to like look at this. Look, you don't remember nothing. You don't remember nothing. Let me talk to you about your memories and this and that. You read it and show me pictures and do everything else, and we'll get back to it. And I'll look and be like, well, that's crazy. So you bought this ring. Well, and I bought that ring. Well, damn, I must be pretty damn successful. You know what I mean? But I'm not being 12-year-old girl. Fuck out of here. I'm telling you, the other option could have been to be a battery charger that only charges its own fucking batteries, and I would have picked that over being a 12-year-old girl with these memories. And then I get to remember back when shit was dope and I was a dude, and now I'm out here trying to figure out how to put a fucking tampon in. I'm like, fuck my life.
Let me tell you. You already know what I'm choosing.
Yeah, you're going to send me with a dick and I'm back and I'm going to ruin everybody. You're coming back with the most toxic dick of the generation.
I'm going to be a 12-year-old boy. That's what I'm going to be. A 12-year-old boy with all my memories. Okay? All of them.
You're going to be bisexual as hell. So you're going to be out there like, you're going to be like, I got one. I kind of like these. I like those. I like all of this. I like so much.
Gimme.
You over there with 2 shake weights.
My game would be immaculate, too.
Immaculate,
at 12? Now?
Immaculate.
Come on.
You heard Coco over there?
She's
like what you talking about? Yeah, ain't no way.
That's right.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no 12-year-old boy.
I'm telling you right now, 12-year-old girl, that means I'm 1 year away from becoming a demon. Like I probably already grew horns in the tail. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no
12-year-old girls, teenage. Oh my God, girls.
Teenage girls are the devil. Ain't no way.
I wasn't this bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there.
He said first 50 dates me, please.
She said 50 first dates me, please.
Oh, 50 first dates me.
Yeah, got to. I forget everything. Start all over. Start all over, cuz I don't remember none of this. I take no memories. Exactly. Dudes is like, we don't want no memories. You know why? Because we done did enough foul shit.
Yeah,
that we understand. I don't want to go back. Because somebody do that shit to me, I'm Will Smith. I don't know what escalation is. I'm going straight to the top. Yo, my boy Greg said, slap me and I will be on the first thing smoking the Philly. Big facts, boy. Greg's still on it.
Go to his mama or something like that?
Hey, somebody.
He don't even live in Philly.
Get slapped silly. Hey, I'm telling you right now, boy. Hey, they had a meme that said, like, I got one little fight. My mom got scared.
Oh. Yeah.
And Will, you can't be mad that your wife ain't got no head.
I know somebody was gonna pull some Fresh Prince bullshit. Whatever.
You know what? He been watching that new Bel Air. He been thinking he this Will.
Oh, that's what you think it is?
Yeah, that motherfucker. You know he's executive producer.
Maybe he's just trying to let everybody know that this Will has always been inside me. I've been holding it back. Right. I've been y'all bitch for too long, and I'm gonna show you what time really is though.
So I smacked a 120-pound bucktooth comedian.
I mean, he just happened to get it. He just got it. The shit just built up sometimes, and it overflowed, and it just overflowed.
Let me tell you something.
Right place, right time. He got it.
You better be a little teapot. Tip your little dumb ass over, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna pour your ass out, boy. Like, I'm gonna pour your ass out, boy. You got me fucked. I would have been out there in black Air Force with, like, soon as he walked up there, instantly I would have came out of the tuxedo and I would have had on black Air Force Ones, some distressed jeans, a burgundy do-rag, and a 1996 DMX concert t-shirt. Like, bitch, I'm fucking dare you. Like, I see people having a good time, I'ma ruin it. Dead ass like that. All right, baby. I think we ain't even supposed to do this podcast. We got it.
Supposed to do the podcast today.
What do you say? If you were Chris Rock, would you rather be slapped or punched on the stage on national television? Like, which is more slap is more disrespectful. God damn it, Chanel, you're a grown ass man. You punch me. If you got a squabble with me, punch me. You punch me, we can squabble. You smack me, somebody gotta die. It ain't enough room on the earth for us. Like, Elon Musk gonna have to get you the fuck up out of here, because it ain't enough room on earth. It ain't enough. It must be a feminine thing. Mel says she'll be a 12-year-old. Yeah, because women just think like, oh, you know what? If I was a man, everything would be easy.
Yeah, we here, Mel. You know, yep.
Tell Mel.
We know why we want to be a 12-year-old. We'll start there. If that's where we had to start.
And then y'all gonna be getting a clown in gym class when y'all got that no apparent reason boner in gym class. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Tuck it up in your waistband like a gentleman, young.
Oh, I know what to do with it. Remember, I got all my memories. I know exactly what to do with that.
You gonna go to jail at 12? That's what you about to do.
They got hot girls now. 12-year-old, they been getting it. I'm good. At 12.
Yeah. The comments of Fox do not display the opinions of Legendary Operations and Tactical Supply.
I'm 12. The 12-year-old girls can get it. The 8th graders can get it. Anybody
Does it still count?
It.
Do it still count as being 12? So that's old. So do it still count as being 12 if you got a damn 40-year-old mom?
You got your memories.
So it's like that boy from Twilight.
We Benjamin buttoning this shit out.
But I'm saying it's like the old boy from Twilight where it's like he's 17. He's been 17 for 2,000 years. At that point, you still hip. Like, I like these high school girls because I get old and they keep getting the same age.
He got to remember what age he is so he can work with his age group. That's it. Ain't nothing I can do. Now, so the way society is anyway. If a woman go and do it, they ain't got no problem. It's not frowned upon. So here we go.
What you mean if a woman go in?
Yeah, nobody's, you going to get in trouble? No, the boy's going to be like, okay, I just got some grown lady, whatever the hell.
And then he over-sexualizing. He treating his son like Boosie treating his son like, I'm going to get my son dick sucked for his birthday and doing all that wild shit.
I wouldn't do that because I have all my memories. So I wouldn't do that to my son when I get older and up in age at that point.
I just want to let you know.
How old my brain going to be then? It's going to be already.
You're going to be all forgetful. You're going to fail out of high school.
I'm going to get Alzheimer's before I get in high school.
Your senior year, you're going to be out there. They're going to be like, Fox.
My yearbook picture.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Hey, you sitting there looking like you said I'd be looking in the car when I fall asleep.
Yes.
That's how you sitting in your yearbook picture, confused as hell. Like,
looking crazy.
Hey,
do I belong here?
Hey, you got some quote. You got
the
some
Wonder Years.
Hey, you got some quote from a dope ass Talib Kweli song in '91, and everybody like, get your old ass out of here. Listen to this mumble rap and shut the fuck up. You over here. Comment. You listen to the comment. I see the bitch in you. Like, yeah. Like, let me say. Art said, I had my memories and my man thinking in it. He said, I have my memories and my man thinking in a 12-year-old girl, I'm going to be a straight lesbian. Yeah, big facts. Chenault said I'd be in jail by 9 a.m. In jail? Yeah.
In jail?
Greg wrote, she's going to jail. You right, Greg. She going to jail. Talking about you.
I'm not going to jail.
You going to jail. Nah, these females are going to jail over that. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he talking about, the females are going to jail over sitting there screwing these young boys now.
No.
And I be thinking like this.
I'm a 12-year-old boy. I ain't finna screw no young boy.
I'm telling you right now, I don't like young women to begin with. And now, you about to put me in there. So now I'm a young 12-year-old strapping young lesbian looking like Brittany Griner in her prime. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here looking like young M.A. saying, ooh. And then now, I'm out here trying. Now I'm gonna have to get reminded the hard way that I'm a girl because I'm gonna be popping cold cash shit like I'm still a dude. I'm still slick with the hands. And I'm and then I'm gonna get hit by one grown man punch. Oh shit!
No, you a girl. Ain't nobody finna sleep you.
Girls don't get slept.
I ain't hearing a girl get slept in high school, a middle school, 12-year-old by other boys. I don't know. I never seen that before.
World star. Welcome to the internet, Fox. Welcome to the internet.
Oh Lord, I was about to say ghetto tube. Oh God. Thank you for sitting with us in Uncle Legend's Corner. We appreciate your support. And thank you for all you guys' participation as always. If you have any suggestions for segments and or if you want to be on the show, rant, rave, misbehave, hit us up at askunclelegend@gmail.com.
Peace.
They're going to go and Google that ghetto tube. It's going to change your life. Oh. My bad.
Oh, shit. Yo, you wild. Audio's off. The audio's off for the shit we recorded. So, all right, whatever y'all got to talk about, we're going to say, I ain't editing shit. I'm putting you out there. I'm putting you out there. I won't be defending black women tonight on this edit. I'm gonna be out here on my Chris Brown shit.
Oh, you know that song? That's right. Yes, you know that song. That's from his music. Yeah.
No, nobody know what you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm about to let these dogs out.
That's right. Yeah, I chose that because I thought it was dope enough to be on there. That's one of my favorite songs that he did. So, yep. Anyway, what else y'all got out there in the chat? You know, we here for a few minutes with you guys.
Get the hell out, doggies.
We will be back on Wednesday again for our normally scheduled broadcast. We just did this one because, you know, it's all the hype about what went down at the Academy Awards.
Don't believe the hype.
Dorian Bay, that's right.
Whew. That's a long time ago.
Yes. Actually, Art, I will go ahead and send you some shit. No. Oh my God.
No.
I can't even tell you.
No.
Yes, you will.
No.
Yes, he will. It's already done.
No.
It's already done deal. I'm gonna tell him where to go get it. All that shit. Watch.
Hey, I go and do a work release program in the Ukraine and get paid $2,000 a day and leave both of y'all asses here.
It's sad that during this whole time of Academy Awards shit, we still got shit going on in Ukraine, and everybody just seemed to forget about that. I didn't forget about it though, because I look and I read every day. Like,
I didn't forget about Flint, Michigan. Still ain't got no goddamn water.
Sometimes I forget that. But
I don't. Every time I take a sip, I be like, "Damn, this water is purified, made in America. Must not be Flint." Like that shit is wild.
Just be worried about everybody checking on Chris now.
Everybody got to check on Chris. Chris probably still in the chat fucking around. What else y'all got, man? Anybody? We got everybody on all three platforms. What's up? Y'all can say whatever y'all. Well, not whatever y'all want.
Yeah, say whatever they want. They can say what they want, what they thinking.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I welcome
goes to that pith. Don't do it. I ain't messing with y'all. See, this is see, D'Amico, you done started some shit. Food. Who's that sitting for? Anybody messing with y'all?
I'm in.
Y'all got anything else for us? Because I got to go scrub the internet now before Art get out there. Scrub the whole goddamn internet.
That's too late.
It's too late. Well,
turn back now.
I guess we about good then. Y'all good? Sound like y'all good. We good. This wasn't even the scheduled podcast, so we had more topics to talk about. But as usual,
we'll be back on Wednesday.
Fox derails the whole podcast with her fucking shenanigans, and then we don't get to everything else.
So, again, we're looking for a logo for our podcast. So, also hit us up, Legend _Boomaye on TikTok, because we're trying to do live streaming on TikTok as well. So,
y'all ain't got to look.
Y'all gotta watch us
just
there.
Click
we
the
should
shit.
Still be here, but just click on it so that way we can get more followers to move forward with what we want to do. We do need another logo, so if y'all have any ideas or know someone who can do logos, I have ideas actually, but if you know someone who does logos, then definitely let us know so we can link up with them and bring my vision to life. First time watching, I'll be tuning in from now on. Okay, yeah, so we do the live streams on his personal page because it seems like everybody gravitates there instead of our actual Uncle Legends Corner page on Facebook. So
yeah, we got it. It's YouTube, Twitch, all that.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, all that. And we also do the audio portion of this. He'll edit out what needs to be edited out for the audio. All of that's going to be posted on Uncle Legends Corner.
Will he?
Yes, he will. On Facebook.
Well, won't he do it?
Yeah, so that's going to be posted on Facebook, and you can also get the link to the link tree so that way you're able to go to any streaming platform, because we're on just about all the major ones. We're on iHeart, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. We're everywhere, so definitely we'll put the audio out, and actually like the Uncle Legends Corner page on Facebook, so that way when we do put out the audio episodes, if you wasn't able to catch us live, then you'll be able to catch us there. Okay,
we got a TikTok. She just said it. Chanel, you still retarded. Legend _BOMAYE on TikTok. That's my personal page. That's one we're gonna use so we can just stream everything.
Yeah,
and we'll be able to stream the podcast from there and put some edits on.
Big Paul.
Big Paul energy.
And thank you for watching too. We really appreciate that. And guys, we just been, like I think we stated on our other podcast that we did internationally. It's been great. We got people watching in France, parlez-vous français, oui, all that good shit. We got people there, Australia, Canada, Guam, all over. And so we just really appreciate all of the support and everybody that's been watching us and just really participating and giving us the shouts outs, right?
You got something you want to say, Coco?
Just had to download that pill. Oh. You know what it is, Art?
All right, we done here, huh?
Do you know what it is, Art?
We done here?
Stop. I'm not going to say it here. But I can text you about it.
Hit end stream when you done here.
I don't know what end stream is. Look, guys, if y'all don't have anything for me, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go